goodness. I was supposed to wash my hair today. It's cold out here. Let me he didn't. Arturo. Hello. Let's get us together. Ooh, it's chilly out here. Ooh. Oh, it's so cold. Okay. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are the first to arrive, Arturo. And we have snacks today. Hold on. Hold on. It is so loud. Welcome, welcome, welcome. David. 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 I should put it in the freezer. How are you? I'm making me some mac and cheese. I'm in the house. I'm in the house. They let me in the house just for a little while to make some mac and cheese. Hold on. I love these things. They're so pretty, aren't they? And it's got like a little light on it. It's so fancy. Hey, let's see here. Rodrigo. Oh. Hey, Robert. I'm making my cheese sauce. Cheese salsa. Cheese salsa. The cheese. Ha ha ha. Okay. Let me finish. I should take this and add this to the veggies that I already had for dinner. That would be so good. I'm not gonna do it though. How is everybody this Saturday? Guess what today is, y'all? Guess what? I didn't even recognize. I forgot. We have been so busy doing so many things that I did not even realize that it is daylight savings. We literally fall back tonight. We literally fall back tonight, y'all. Oh, what did Rodrigo say? He just got on already? Hold on.
You going to your live?
Yep.
The live already started?
Yep.
You hold them on phone?
I'll be telling them they can only go live on Friday night. Hey, steady be trying to do something else. Hard-headed. Hey, Craig. Hey, George. Cause what are you doing out in the garage? What are you doing out in the garage? I'm good, Craig. I'm good, George. How was everybody's Saturday? We got some new merchandise in today. Is it? Did it upload? I gotta find it. Let me find it. Hey, Jacob. I am in Florida. Hey, Corey. Kiyosha. Thank you so much. We normally have snack and chats. I'm hungry. We do still have snack and chats. All right, let's go. Yeah, I'm not doing none of that. Ooh, it's so cold. I'll try to warm up in there. Hopefully, Wiley will bring us a heater. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 10:59 p.m. I need to give y'all a poll question. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Here's. Oh, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Hello, Kiosha. Or is it Kiki Breezy? Hey, Kiki. Hello, Antonio. How are you? How is everybody this evening? Currently for us, it is 11 o'clock p.m. And it's also daylight savings. It's tonight, so we are going to officially fall back. I don't know if you remember that or not. I did not remember until today when I was on a sales practice call. And the lady was like, hey, are you coming? I was like, am I coming? I was like, isn't it in an hour? Apparently, so she was in AST time. I didn't know that. When I Googled it, it said American Standard Time. Atlantic Standard Time. So she's in Canada. Canada must go by Atlantic Ocean. And so I was like, oh, Eastern, we're the same. But then I realized that she actually meant daylight savings. You know, she meant Eastern Standard Time. And we're still daylight, technically, until like 2 a.m. So she was looking for me at 2 o'clock. And it was only 1 o'clock our time. But here we are. Hello, Eddie came. I'm black because God made me this way. And I love it. Okay, Kate. Were you by yourself with other people? Music breathing. Thank you, JB. It sounds like it's going to be an interesting night. Okay. So, let's see. I have some new merchandise. Let's see if it uploaded, though. In the meantime, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to double tap that screen to help us to like this live and also subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified each and every time we go live. And then let us know where you're tuning in from. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Somebody said last night, I said we don't bite, and I was actually eating. I don't bite people. Anymore. Hey, Kevin. How are you? Let's do this real quick. Ooh, We know we'll get copyright. Don't do that. None of that. Hello, Amir. Dang it. I hope they didn't hear that. No, it takes 2 seconds. Hey, David from Georgia. Kevin said, you bite. Right. Okay, take what I say at face value, huh? So I promise we don't bite. But I be biting you snack. By the way, this is a snack tonight. We're back to veggie straws. We haven't had veggie straws in forever. Thank you for bringing the heater. Woo. Okay. Let's this thing has been acting so weird today. I made a hoodie, but on the store, but I don't know if it can come. I haven't seen it.
Where is your blanket? I want to see the blanket. You should have did. Tomorrow I'll let you see my phone.
Yeah, because it's been acting funny.
The site itself.
The last couple times on the site.
You online? You already?
How you don't know? You know. Shout out to Wiley.
Been out here all day with you, so I don't know. But this don't mean nothing.
It's 11 o'clock.
That don't mean nothing.
Can you bring me some lotion? I'm gonna try. The lotion on the table? Key to looking 12, yeah. Dang, I should ask to give me some water. Sheesh. I'm waiting for the poll. Oh, okay. I know. You're waiting for the poll. Hold on. Not me getting easily distracted. Because you know how I do. Focus. I don't know what that means. Do I want to love Comcast? I have no idea what that means. Is it a full moon? I don't know. Y'all are vibrant tonight. Oh, yes. Just Smiles for Miles. Yes. How are we doing? We're doing good. Thank you for asking, sir. We're doing good. Did I finish this? Dang. You know how you be like, surely there's more in here. Why is it such a little thing? You know when you get stuff like this and it says one serving, it really makes you think. How we be eating in America? This right here, that's a serving. But it only went up to like this part of the bowl, you know? And all of this wasn't full. We might be eating like 3 and 4 servings a piece at one time. Okay, let me focus. What time you going? So I go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. Tonight is daylight. Tomorrow will be Eastern Standard Time. So I had to change my. So I'll say tomorrow we go live every evening at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Because daylight time is an hour early, an hour ahead. Standard time is an hour back. So tonight, if you are in America, we fall back, which means we about to get an extra hour. So we finna get off here on time so y'all can get y'all hour in. Doesn't it feel good when you actually like be asleep at that time and actually get the extra hour? Oh my gosh. Ah. Or are y'all the type that you want to see your hour? Like, you had to be up so you can see the time go back. Or do you want to be in bed so you can get your extra hour? I want to be asleep. No games tonight, game time. We played the game last night. We play games on Fridays. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you. Dodgers versus Toronto. Okay, whole question is up. Dodgers versus Toronto. I have no idea. I have no idea. Hey, Revelry. How are you? I said a pint of ice cream, 5 servings. Ice cream does sound good, but ice cream with no added sugar. No added sugar. I have a goal that I want to get to. Hey, Gar. If you are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 11:10. Oh, we're so close to my favorite number. Well, one of my favorite angel numbers. Gracie, you did. Don't work. You don't work tomorrow? Oh, it's 11:11. It's 11:11. is everybody? You can hear what? Takini? Hello, Skyosaur. That's what I used to do. I used to make a wish. I don't make a wish anymore. Now do something different. What you doing out here? You only do Friday nights. We have grown folk talk tonight. Not tonight. Who's gonna go to work? I'm not going to work for you. What kind of work do you do, Kiosha? Or you say Breezy? What kind of work do you do? It's a trick question, but personally, currently, money isn't the. Okay, so yeah, it's not a trick question. I just said, are you good with like handling finances? See, always spilling them Skittles. You have that's like the fifth one. She gonna know anyway, cause you still in here. Good evening. Hey, Dr. Jonathan. Paging Dr. Jonathan. Hello. Hey, David. You're going to Brown, like the college? Oh, Dr. Jonathan sent something. I wasn't paying any attention. Oh, I missed it. Let me see if I can go back and repeat it or something. I missed it. You know, it happened so fast. I guess I was talking. Oh, thank you, Dr. Jonathan. Paging Dr. Jonathan. No crying over spilled Skittles. He was like, I'm like, I don't know what any of that means. Because you weren't supposed to be out here anyway. I guess he was like, well, don't talk since I'm here. I don't know what that look he was trying to give me, but I was like, it's not working. You're not supposed to be out here. I love them. I like them to come out and join, but I also know that this is an 18 and up live stream, and so I don't want it to get, what's the word, out of order. So initially when I started this channel, I was in like marketing and stuff. I'm still in marketing, but that's where the channel was initially, just a lot of marketing videos. And then I went to Kenya and have some dancing videos in there. And then last year, about this time, literally, I want to say November 2nd, so tomorrow, to be exact, I guess in like 12 hours or something, I went and saw my grandmother and we surprised her and made a video. The video went viral. Thank you so much, Kevin. Kevin has been good with money. Right, because when you give, you do receive. The more you give, the more you receive. There's a book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, in which, we talk about giving and receiving and stuff like that. But Rich Dad, Poor Dad, why did I say Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Anyway, if you are looking to call in something more of what you want, like let's say you do want more money, then you give more money. So more money can come back to you. Everything is cyclical, meaning everything is like a cycle. And if you want more, whatever it is that you're looking to attract, do more of that thing and it will come to you. Okay? It's almost like opening the door for it. Don't be afraid of it by holding it and hoarding it and keeping it. Go ahead and let it loose. Go ahead and give it so it can come back to you faster. Thank you so much, Kevin. Okay, hey, Jake. Hey, Guard. Okay, Jake. What does the G stand for? Hey, Deidre. Is it Deidre? Hi, Deidre. Where is Alex's mother? She went inside. She brought the heater out here. Amen. And then she brought my lotion. Amen. And then she went back in. Oh, yes, but I was trying to figure out, like, as soon as I said that, I was trying to figure out what book that I remember reading that said, if you want to call in something, do more of that thing. And I can't remember if it was Rich Dad Poor Dad or what book it was, but it was like, if those are the things that you're wanting to call in, you need to do more of the thing. So if you're wanting more money, and I've heard several successful people say the same thing. Like, I remember hearing a lady, she said she wanted some money, so she was like, she was looking for people, homeless people, to give money to. She was like, look, I'm trying to call this in. I am looking for the money. I'm looking for it. So let me go ahead and give it because I know how it works. It is a cycle. Remember, we have law of reciprocity. There are a lot of laws, like universal laws, the universal language that we tend to speak with the universe, right? And so law of reciprocity is one of those. If, in fact, I give something to you, you are going to want to give something back to me. So that is law of reciprocity. Maybe we'll go over the different laws. Let's see here. Hey, Ricky. How are you? Okay, hold on. Are y'all all familiar with the universal laws? She gonna be back. They were actually supposed to be watching the movie tonight, I think. So I don't know if she's gonna watch the movie with them or she's gonna come out here with us. Hey, Ricky. Thank you, Kira. He said, I believe in reciprocity. Here's the thing about reciprocity. I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you brought that up. If, in fact, you are giving in order to receive, just know that the person that you gave it to does not mean it comes back from that person. When you give in law of reciprocity, you give knowing that it's coming back to you. You have no recollection, no clue how it's coming back or who it's supposed to come back from. Just know that it's coming. That's the only requirement, is that you give it and know that it's coming back to you, okay? So you have the expectation that it's coming. Do not put a stipulation on who it comes from, because that, in fact, is going to be your problem. Do you remember when we read the book, Florence Scovel Shinn, right? The Game of Life and How to Play It. And the lady wanted to call in a certain person, the certain lover that she wanted, right? When you are wanting to be in love and you are wanting to call in that special someone, that special person, you can do so. You can put it out there into the world. You can say certain affirmations and stuff. Do not put a name on it, okay? Or you ask for their equivalent, so-and-so or their equivalent, because most times the person that you're asking for is probably not your person. There are characteristics and there are traits of that person that you really like, that you really admire, that you really desire. However, if in fact you have not necessarily been able to capture that person, date that person, or manifest that person, it is because there are parts of you that you have not explore. There are parts of you that like what that person brings out in you, but you don't know how to bring that out in yourself. And so y'all will probably either clash or it won't be the relationship that you're thinking it will be. So that's why we ask for their equivalent or somebody like them, or just calling in the fact that as long as you're doing the work on yourself, that person, your person, will come a lot of us are not being authentic to ourselves. Okay? That authenticity is very powerful when you really start to explore it. Okay? Because we're thinking that we're authentic, but if the things in your life are not falling into place in the way that you would like them to, it is generally because you're out of alignment, and you are out of alignment because you're not being authentic to who you are. Okay? So it all goes back to self. It all goes back to here. What are we doing in here to get what we're getting out there? Right? And tonight's snack is veggies, chips. Remember we had veggies in like the very beginning? We haven't had veggies in a very, very long time. Oh my gosh. Huh? What was you talking about, Jeremy? These look weird. I forget they smell weird. They always smell weird. Every time I try these, remember I'd be like, ugh. Oh, these are chips with sea salt. Let me try, because you know. Robert, you might need some help for that, huh? They are just out here tonight. Hey, Savage. Are you asking me or are you telling yourself? Is that what you do, Savage? That sounds like a Savage. It sounds like something a Savage would do. Oh, not in the other room. I was inside earlier, Jeremy. I'm eating our veggie straws for the evening. I'm not really good with that kind of stuff, Eric. Throw it up and catch it. I would be bad if I dropped it. Hey, Jay. Hey, Sandy. You still hungover? How was your evening? Sandy just got married. Hey, Cage. Hey, Steven. You like these chips, babe? They're pretty tasty. I haven't had them in a while. I bet you are, Sandy. Sandy got married. Hey, boss dog. Any week now, any day now. You talking about the baby? Congratulations. If you are just joining us, double tap that screen. Help us to like this live and also help us to subscribe and reach our goal of 8,000 subscribers. Currently, we are at 7,389. So we need a total of 611 more subscribers to reach our goal. Wow, Jay. Your tummy don't hurt. That's a lot of candy. You must got little candies. 611. 611 subscribers as of before I started the live. Okay, I cleaned up my life. Became more authentic, so made myself available to those around me. The rest of return clarity, confidence, and personal satisfaction. What you give, you will get. Ooh, that is so good, Kevin. Kevin, that's so good. Six, seven. Hey, what's up, Dylan? What's up, Dylan? Congratulations, Dylan. All right. let's go over these universal laws. Mm-hmm. Is that? I think it's different. Hold on. So I'm gonna go over the ones that are the most talked about. Okay. All right, Sandy. Sitting there eating gummy worms. Okay. All right, about stuff. Understandable. Okay. So let's go over some of the most commonly used laws of universal laws. The first one is law of. It starts with the A. Does anybody know it? Hey, Cherise. Yes, Sandy, that is. Hey, Graham. You said I'm not excited. I didn't know that I was. And you didn't ask me either. We're supposed to ask somebody if they want to be godmother. I have 2 godchildren already. And I take that very seriously. I take that very seriously. Like when you're a godparent, you gotta show up. Look, where have you been? Huh? You asked me already about that? When? I feel like you told me. Teresa agrees me, right? Those are precious jewels. Yeah. Oh, I actually got me a drink too. I got me a drink. I'm almost out. Okay.
You just want one from right here?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. All right. So the first law we have is the law of attraction. I don't know what that was. That's when you just got like, you got energy, you gotta get up. That's what that is. Okay, the first law is the law of attraction. The law of attraction, which basically is your thoughts and feelings are going to attract things and experiences into your life that it thinks that you want. What, boss dog? What are you talking about? I'm glad you spelled my name right today. Yep. Sandy's got 3 babies. We'll wait till you have the baby, boss up, okay? We'll just wait till you have the baby, okay? You figured out. Can men have babies? Are they trans? Bum, 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 bum. What do you think? That's a good question. What do I think is the difference between laws of attraction and manifestation? But I feel like they're like the same though. Cause you're still magnetic, right? I feel like they're the same in my brain. So you're still magnetic. What do you mean I'm still magnetic? You don't think? Well, let's open it up to the chat. Do you think there's a difference between law of attraction and then manifestation? We haven't seen you said the old crew back together. You're missing a few people. The old crew would have been Q, would have been Mika, would have been Misfit, would have been Deem. That's what I'm saying. So it's a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm a new person.
You tell me.
I'm a new person.
Wally says she's a newbie. Wally said she's a newbie. Right. The only one from the old crew is me and Robert, I feel like. Misfit pops in from time to time. Deem is somewhere in the sphere. Jason, we have not seen Q in a minute. It's been a while. It's been since August, really. So now we're in November, y'all. It's a long time. Oh yeah. Where's Chief been? I haven't seen Chief. You're right. Chief has been maybe about a month or so now. It's been a little while. We normally have seen Chief pop in and pop out, but I haven't seen him in about a month or so. Christmas favorite? What? Mariah Carey?
Oh my
I'm not ready. But it's coming. Let me. Me. I'm gonna get off here and go. Okay, Sandy, enjoy. Okay. Now let's see what. So if I look at he said Q got married. Who knows? Listen, I can't call it. If he did, congratulations. Oh, Bet, you are so funny. You should be selfish. Yes. There are so many things within this life that I've come to realize were just backwards for me that I really had to fix my mindset around. One of the things is being selfish. It's like, well, you're not supposed to think about yourself. Why not? I'm the only person I'm with my entire life. Of course I'm supposed to worry about myself. Because what happens is when you worry about everybody else, your body will tell you it hates it, right? Your body will start to break down. You start to get mad about the things that you're doing, all that people pleasing, all that taking care of others. That's why I said worry about taking care of yourself. Being caretakers, most caretakers end up getting sicker than the person that they're caring for, right? So yes, be selfish. Yes. I'm team selfish. Yes. Remember when you are on the plane, what does the pilot tell you, or what does the people in the captain tell you? Put on your mask first. Put your mask on first, and then you put everybody else's mask on. You must take care of yourself first, cause you can't be taking care of everybody else and not taking care of yourself. That's not a leader. Take care of you first, cause what you do trickles down. Okay. Hey, John. No, I'm not saying you don't take care of others. Fill your cup up first. And don't feel bad about it. Garth said, number 2.
Right, Garth took y'all. Taking up all this time. You trying to learn something so you can listen first. Questions after. Just kidding.
Well, I really want to, I like to do my research, because I really want to go back over The Secret first. By the way, that's a movie. It's a book, but it's a movie. So I want to go through the laws of The Secret first. So I made table the universal laws. Because I want to give you the ones that I want to. I've got a few of them out there. This one I don't. Yeah, we'll table that. Let me see this one. This one says, I'll read the ones that I have for you, but then I want to go back and get a little deeper, okay? So I'll read the this one says 33. Okay. Thank you, Jeremy. I missed it, but thank you. I appreciate it. Well, okay, number 2 late. No, so I really want to, when I do these things, I do want to have a chance to look them over and read them over before I give them to you. I just thought about it while we were on the live, and I was like, you know what? We have not talked about universal laws. However, some of them I say names for, but they may mean the same thing. Like the law of attraction, and I think the law of reciprocity. I don't see it on here. So yeah, let me look it up, and we'll do it tomorrow. Cause I want to dig. I want to do some more research on it first. But this is the Bears TV. He made another account. Hey Patriot. Hey Jay. Hey Accra. We can table them. Okay, thank you, Garth. Hello, clown. You said, why do people with dark skin always look so much better than... Why would you say that? Why would you say that? First of all, you have to believe you look good anyway. Okay? Remember, we chose this life. We chose our parents. I'm going. Don't do that. We do not talk bad about ourselves. Hold out your hand. Somebody look like toast. Stop it. Don't do that yourself. Thank you, Wiley. Hey, Joshua. Okay. 64%. Hey, Lucas. 55% said they are good with money. 30% say no. And then 60% say depends on the day. Okay, what makes you think that you're good with money? Let me know in the chat. How do you know that you're good with money? How do you know that you're good with money? Is it because you have money? Or is it when you have money, you know what to do with it, to grow it? Or is it that you feel like you're good with money because you can stretch it? Do you feel like you're good with money because people keep asking you for it? How do you know that you're good with money? What makes you good with money? And everything in life, if you feel like toast, I'm so mad at you for saying that. One, because I decided to give up bread for November, so now you tell me I look like toast, and I'm like, ooh, toast. See, you're thinking toast is a bad thing. I'm like, ooh, toast. I'm like, ooh, that sounds delicious.
She gonna be so mad.
You got
5
me.
days out the week.
Right, you got me hungry.
4 weeks.
And you tell me I look like toast, and you thinking it's a bad thing. Child, I'm over here like, toast. With some butter.
Every morning.
I'm like, with some carrot, like carrot gold. You see her trying me, right? You see her trying me. Look. Tastes just like toast.
No, it probably do. It probably is as hard as toast. That's flavorful.
Tastes just like toast. Toast.
You're probably right.
Toast. Toast. All right, let's read these. Planning makes you better with money. Spontaneity is great, except when it's in regards to money. Okay, Kevin, you say spontaneity is great, except when it comes to except when it comes to regards to money. But remember, we just talked about law of reciprocity and stuff. giving to receive. When in fact you give, you get more in return. So if you're spontaneous with money, it has to come back to you. Remember? Like, one thing we laugh and joke about is about women not being good money. Right? Like, we call it the term girl math. Have you heard of it? Girl math means like my money is mine and your money is mine. And then when I spend the money, because I spent it in a way that you probably would not have spent it, it's still girl math. Because logically, in my mind, even though it's emotionally, but it's not logic, but I've logically made it an emotional purchase logic that it makes sense to me. And because I know that anything that I spend, any money that I give out, I'm always going to get it back, because it has to come back to me, because God made me spiritual and money is spiritual. And so now I just get to test the theory that anything and everything that I want is coming back to me, right? If I just put it out there, it's coming back to me. All right. So I can spend the extra money on the coffee. I can spend the extra money on the Starbucks. I can spend the extra money on eating what I want to eat, because when you are manifesting, somebody asked me about this, right? Law of attraction versus manifesting. When you are manifesting, you are putting it out there and you are expecting it to come back. There is no wavering in your mindset that it won't come back to you. So if I'm holding money like it's not coming back to me, then that's not me expecting that it's coming back, right? That is me thinking of lack instead of abundance. If I'm abundant, then I already know. Like, you, the same way, like, let's say you know you're going to get paid, okay? You know that you're going to get paid. However, the check is still in the mail, right? You are going to be like, dang, I need to pay my rent today because it is the first. But I'm still going to go to sleep tonight, right? I'm still going to go to sleep tonight. I'm like, oh, maybe a little bit tighter. But I'm still going to do the same things that I normally would do, right? As opposed to not having a check at all. You know, I don't know what I'm finna do. There's two different things, right? But if you are expecting, it's almost as if you know the check is in the mail. You know the check is coming. So you're going to still act the same way. You're going to still do the things that you would normally do. You would normally go get that coffee. You would normally go get that that meal. You would normally spend that extra to get, like, hey, I got some extra money. Let me go ahead and get new tires or do something, right? You would do something extra because you expecting the thing. That's the same thing with manifestation. You expect it, so you don't hold back. You don't think of lack as though it's not coming. You continue to do more. And then because you are wanting more abundance, then you do more than you would normally do. Hey, Tucker. What's this live about? Money right now. Manifesting money. I'm sorry, 365. Hello. Hello, Mr. Mirror. Hello, I give money away to people all the time. I haven't received any back. Ooh, so I got $10. Hey, see, I wasn't even looking for it. Ooh. That's how it works. And so because, who gave me a $10? Young Volio, thank you. Money is fake and worthless, but you gave $10. You're so silly. Thank you, Von Volio. Okay, so because Von Volio gave me $10, Von Volio will receive probably multiple of that 10 back. One of the things I always tell you, I say, if you give to receive, the money is coming back to you, but it comes back to you more than how you gave it. And it won't come back from the person who gave it to you most oftentimes, but it'll always come back to you in a different way. And almost, I tell people, when you give to a spiritual person, it has to come back. And it's going to be double or triple of what you gave. So if you notice, when, what's his face is on? What's his face? Oh my gosh. Is it Marcus? Marcus will come in and Marcus will drop like $60, $70, $100. Remember? Marcus does that because Marcus knows. Isn't Marcus? Let me get it right. Marcus knows he's gonna get it back. Marquise. Is it Marquise? I think it's Marquise. Oh my goodness. Now I can't think of his name. Hold on. Let me find it. Hello, Mr. Mirror. It just means about Nancy spinning on stuff, giving fun. He's almost over. Okay, Kevin. Thank you for the clarification. May be coming back in the form of not like, oh, you're not okay. Oh yeah, she saved $100 because she paid $300 on a pair of $400 shoes. You so silly, Garth. Get your coffee at Starbucks is fine. Tipping is a more important transaction. Do you tip at Starbucks? That would be nice. I don't really tip at Starbucks, but I don't really go to Starbucks. I do tip when I go out to eat though. I definitely tip.
If I pay with cash,
because
you can have the change.
Okay.
Starbucks, I'm already going through the drive-thru.
I was a server. I remember those days.
And I pre-ordered, like, it's already made.
Right. I guess baristas are daytime bartenders. You know, like at night, bartenders make your drink. Barista give you foam, and it looks like a dove. I don't drink coffee, but
that's on my other coffee shop though.
Why is everything you say dove? Thank you, outside. I understand that. After you stop helping certain people, can't keep spoiling people. Anthony, why do you say that? You can't keep spoiling people. It all depends on why you were doing it. If you were doing it solely because you felt bad for them, then absolutely do not do it. If you are doing it because you want to do it, because you are giving to others, because it fills your soul and it makes you feel good, then do it, right? Like when you see kids open up Christmas gifts on Christmas Day and they're like, oh my God, and you see their faces light up and you're so excited about it. You're doing that because you want to do it, right? Because you want to see that smile and their excitement on their face, right? But if you are doing it because they was like, Ma, I want this, and you're crying and all that, you're not getting it. You're not getting it. But if you're doing it because you want to see generally how rewarding it feels to give somebody something, then do it. Okay, so tell me, do you believe that if you spend money, you will gain more of it? Yes. If I give it, like when I think about the money that I have, in my brain, I'm like, even if I'm spending it, I'm giving it to somebody, right? So it's still the transaction. And if you have read any books on people who are like highly successful, well, you've heard it takes money to make money, right? You may not like the term or the way that it's said. However, money is very spiritual. And in a lot of my classes, we talk about money like money comes to me from all different areas. I love money. Well, no, we don't say I love money, but money loves me, right? I am a money magnet. Money is not a bad thing. But if you think money is bad, you won't have any. Think about this. Remember, we're talking about manifesting, right? Manifesting what you want. If in fact you're thinking money is bad, why would you get more of it? right? Think about that. Why would money want to be around you if you're thinking it's awful? If you think it's the root of all evil, then it's like, okay, well, you don't want to be evil. Let me not be over here with you. Nice pants can be. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Accra. Well, I said, Gar said, no, while you did not send money. Listen, the girl math is good over here. Because the way we girl math our mimosas, we was like, listen. We need it though, right? Like, we've been really good. Have you've seen the children. That's a reward. We needed time to relax. And enjoy. And because we weren't out having actual brunch, right? We had to have brunch inside. That was girl math, right? Because if we had gone out to eat for brunch with mimosas, it would have been 3 times that amount. So we brought it in, right? Clock it. Clock it. You see how we worked that out? Mm-hmm.
See? Guess what? Saving.
Mm-hmm. Savings. See?
We just saved some money.
Mm-hmm. Everything in your universe works like that. It's all close. Everything you need already here. You just have to be open to receive. Yes, Kevin. Kevin has got it. Kevin, how old are you? I Grace and R from. Hey, Duan. Okay, not at Starbucks. They're charging $5 per cup. I know. Hey, Heartline. Wiley likes Elianos.
What, the coffee place?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wally likes Elianos. Thank you, Akira. Let me turn this down a little bit. And what book do you recommend on money? Ooh, Heartline. I have a lot of books that I like about money. I am currently reading The 1 Minute Millionaire for like the, 7th time. It's my favorite book. One of my favorite books because the beginning is written for left brainers and the ending, like starting at chapter 6, is written for right brainers. So if you're a left brainer, which means you're very logical and analytical and you need data and certain points in order to be able to call in what you want, then the beginning of the book is perfect for you. If you are somebody who is very right brain, like artsy, crafty, you are very creative, you like to draw, you like to think of things in colors, I like to say, and you like stories, if stories are what draws you in about something, then that's right braining. So if you read The 1 Minute Millionaire, it gives you the logical part on the beginning. Like, it'll tell you, hey, this many stocks, this many bonds, real estate. It'll tell you, like, these things can help you get to $1 million, okay? Because 1 Minute Millionaire. These things will help you get to $1 million. If you read from chapter 6 on, it's a story about a lady who is wanting to get her kids back. And so she needs $1 million to get her kids back, and so that she talks about how she accumulated that $1 million. So you have 2 choices. Which one will you choose? But The 1 Minute Millionaire is one of my favorites. 10x is easier than 2x by Dr. Benjamin Hardy and Dan Sullivan. The Science of Getting Rich by let me see if we can read that. It's an old book. The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. Well, it was published in 1910 and we're in 2025. So definitely public domain. Yay. Let's got the book for them all. know why it's not just. There it is. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Kevin, are you wanting to know more information? Why are there so many blank pages? The science of getting rich. The price was $1 in 1910. Oh my gosh. This is a long little book. We might have to read this for a couple of days. I mean, well, let's see what they look like. Okay. So the book of the month is The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. Okay? Wallace D. Wattles with 2 T's. Wallace, 2 L's, Wattles with 2 T's. Preface. This book is pragmatical, not philosophical, a practical manual, not a treatise upon theories. It is intended for the men and women whose most pressing need is for money, whose wish is to get rich and philosophize afterward. It is for those who have so far found neither the time, the means, nor the opportunity to go deeply into the study of metaphysics, but who want results and who are willing to take the conclusions of science as a basis of action without going into the processes by which those conclusions were reached. It is expected that the reader will take the fundamental statements upon faith just as he would take statements concerning the law of electrical action if they were promulgated. Promulgated. Ooh, that's word. We'll come back to that word. By a Marconi or an Edison, and taking the statements upon faith that he will prove their truth by acting upon them without fear or hesitation. Every man or woman who does this will certainly get rich, for the science herein applied in as an exact science, and failure is impossible. For the benefit, however, of those who wish to investigate philosophical theories and so secure a logical basis for faith, I will here cite certain authorities. The monistic theory of the universe, the theory that one is all and that all is one, that one substance manifests itself as seeming many elements of material world, is of Hindu origin and has been gradually winning its way into the thought of the Western world for 200 years. It is the foundation of all Oriental philosophies and of those of Descartes, Spinoza, Leibniz, Skinographer, Hegel, and Emerson. The reader, why is this so long? Why is this so long? Okay, I'm almost done. Okay, hold on. The reader would dig to the philosophical. I was like, I never read the preface. Okay. The reader would dig to the philosophical foundation is advised to read Hegel and Emerson, and he will do well to read The Eternal News, a very excellent pamphlet published by J.J. Brown, 300 Cathart Road. We don't care about that. He may also find some help in a series of articles. Blah, 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 blah. In writing this book, I have sacrificed all other considerations to plainness and simplicity of style, so that all might understand. The plan of action laid down herein was deduced from conclusions of philosophy. It has been thoroughly tested and bears supreme test of practical experiment. It works. If you wish to know how the conclusions were arrived at, read the writings the authors mentioned above, and if you wish to reap the fruits of their philosophies in actual practice, read the book and do exactly as it tells you to do. The author. Chapter 1. Let me see how many pages we're going to read tonight. Because I already read a bunch. I ain't realized that was going to be that long, you know? That was the purpose. I'm like, great. Dang. I'm already tired. Let me get some water. Okay, too much money. Too much money is evil. Oh, Accra. This, you're not going to like this month. You know, when I was in church, November was stewardship month, which was the month of money. So we already in here, honey. And because it is the beginning of the high-speed manifest rail, which means November, December, January, and February are the months that you will make the highest amount of money because it is the manifest rail, okay? High-speed manifest rail. That's what my mentor calls it, Master Sri Akashana. So we're already here. It is November 1st. There are no coincidences. If you are here and listening to the sound of my voice, this is going to be a very lucrative month for you, okay? I just need you to follow what we're going to read. Just follow it, okay? I want you to clock it down, write it down, and follow it. So, Heartline, listen. If that's how you feel, if you feel it's the root of all evil, you won't make any. You will lose money more than you gain it, and then you will understand why. Because you are saying that to yourself. Subconsciously, when you say money is the root of all evil, it will be evil. Everything you say, you manifest. Remember, we say that. Everything you say, you manifest. Spelling, Spellling, is a spell. If in fact you say money is the root of all evil, it will be the root of all of your evil. And it's not all evil. It's not all kinds of evil, right? Because people have killed for other things outside of money. So it can't be the root of all evil because everybody's not killing and hurting people just because of money. It could be jealousy. It could be envy, right? It could be they were having a bad day, right? Everything doesn't have to be about money. So being the root of all evil, that isn't necessarily true either. Could it be because, you did something with a significant other, right? It doesn't always have to be money. Okay, let's see if you see the children. You see. Car say you've seen the children. We did alcohol. They're so cute. Mm-hmm. And you seen us on the live last night. We was like, ting, ting. You seen it. Mm-hmm. Kevin is 49. Oh, Kevin has so much wisdom then. Thank you so much, Kevin. Okay, well, you look like wife material. Outside, 365. I feel like wife material. Type O, I'm 45. Okay, let's see. At least you're acknowledging that is girl math. I'll take it. Okay, do once. I know I'm so far back. Hold on. Do you know? I think 1 Minute Millionaire would be great. Can you share the PDF? Heartline, the 1 Minute Millionaire is a newer book, so it's not a copywritten. It's still copyrighted, I should say. So that one you'll have to look. You can get. I have the Audible version, so if you have Audible, Audible usually will give you one free book. So get it on Audible. If you have Hoopla, you can also listen to it on Hoopla. I believe I've listened to it on Hoopla before, maybe as well. Maybe go to your local library. Those are usually like my first 3 lines of, like, if I'm looking for a book. And then after that, then I'll go to YouTube. But for the most part, most of the things I'm looking for, I can find in Hoopla. Libby is another one. Goodreads, Audible, and then your local library, which my local library is Hoopla and Libby. Or then, go to the library and get the physical book. Sometimes you can order it and they'll send it to you. Yeah, that's what I would say. You sure I'm going this one? 1905 would have been money. Okay, Garth. I don't know what that means. Double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. Help us to like. Oh, we're at 50. Come on, double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. Help us to like the live. Rochester, like, I hate long proof. Listen, prefaces. Oh my gosh. That's why rich people always had big personal libraries to show off their wealth. I don't know, but they say now, right? If you want people to run from it, put it in a book, because most people won't read. Most people don't read, and I was one of those most people. I hated reading. Oh my gosh, ugh, yuck! I did not like it at all, and I didn't know that we had audiobooks. So for a long time, I was like, ugh, because I didn't like this right here is so boring to me, because there's no pictures. I am very much a right brainer. Like, I need pictures and stuff. I need to be able to imagine what's happening instead of just looking at these words. A logical person could read this all day, right? My brain was like, I don't know. I would read, and I still do this from time to time. I will read a story, a book, or whatever, and I may start off good. I will finish reading the entire thing, and you will ask me what it was about, and I was like, I don't know, but I know I'm going where tomorrow. I know what I'm going to eat after I finish. I know what show I forgot to go back and watch. I know what I need to fill out when I need to finish doing for my paperwork. I will have had so many other thoughts while reading this physically that I was like, I don't even know what this is about. But I could tell you everything else that I was thinking while I was reading this. And so that's why I like reading to you all, because when I read it out loud, it will subconsciously, I can hear it better, because I'm an audio person. Like, I like to hear the book, but I also need the visual. So that's how we are. We're just different. Okay, chapter 1. The right to be rich. Y'all go ahead. I love it here. Okay, chapter 1, The Right to Be Rich. The book is The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles, okay? The right to be rich. Whatever may be said in praise of poverty, the fact remains that it is not possible to live a really complete or successful life unless one is rich. No man can rise to his greatest possible height in talent or soul development unless he has plenty of money. For to unfold the soul and to develop talent, he must have many things to use, and he cannot have these things unless he has money to buy them. Man develops in mind, soul, and body by making use of things, and society is so organized that man must have money in order to become the possessor of these things. Therefore, the basis of all advancement for man must be the science of getting rich. Did you post that? The book. So I can post it real quick. Do you know what MHA? No. What is MHA? Oh, a hybrid, half left and half right brain. Interesting. How does that work?
What's the name of the book?
The Science of Getting Rich. That good lady helps having. Okay. All right. The Science of Getting Rich. Chapter 1. We're already in chapter 1. The object of all life is development, and everything that lives has an inalienable right to all development it is capable of attaining. Man's right to life means his right to have the free and unrestricted use of all of the things which may be necessary to fulfill to his fullest mental, spiritual, and physical unfoldment, or in other words, his right to be rich. In this book, I shall not speak of riches in a figurative way. To be really rich does not mean to be satisfied or contented with a little. No man ought to be satisfied with a little if he is capable of using his enjoying for more. No man is ought to be satisfied with a little if he is capable of using and enjoying more. The purpose of nature is the advancement and unfoldment of life, and every man should have all that he can contribute to the power, elegance, beauty, and richness of life. To be content with less is sinful. Thank you. The man who owns all he wants for the living of all the life he is capable of living is rich. And no man who has not plenty of money can have all he wants. Life has advanced so far and become so complex that even the most ordinary man or woman requires a great amount of wealth in order to live in a manner that even approaches completeness. Every person naturally wants to become all that he is capable of becoming. This desire is to realize innate possibilities is inherent in human nature. We cannot help wanting to be all that we can be. Success in life is becoming what you want to be. You can become what you want to be only by making use of things, and you can only have the free use of things only as you become rich enough to buy them. To understand the science of getting rich is therefore the most essential of all knowledge. There is nothing wrong in wanting to get rich. The desire for riches is really the desire for a richer, fuller, and more abundant life. And that the desire is praiseworthy. He gonna play with it if he want to. He gotta work. Play with it if you want to.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna share these damn veggie straws just like you been eating
You
my
want
nachos.
some?
I don't want them. I want the straws. See how the table
You
turns?
see that girl math.
See,
That's fine. It comes back to me anyway.
see
That's
how
why
the
we reading
table
the science.
turn?
That's
Now,
why
when
we
she
reading.
eating my nachos,
We reading the
nachos
science of
and
getting
everything
rich.
with salsa.
Girl math.
Then everything's fine.
Girl
Everything's
math.
fine. But now my mama done went and bought some darn veggie straws, and I want something to eat at 12 o'clock at night. Not at her. But I had to share my nachos.
Why did you have to ask? Just
I ain't
take
asked. I didn't ask, babe. I came here. You see, I bought the smart water. I just said I'm eating these. That's all I said. I ain't
it.
But
asked
you
nobody.
didn't say it to
have
me,
to
though.
say it.
You don't
You
want
could've
this
just
because
said
they're
it.
already open.
But now, why not open?
Because they're already open.
I mean, Bay.
Once again,
Go
girl
ahead.
math don't matter to
Excuse
Go
me.
ahead.
me. Yes, baby.
You can eat them.
Go ahead and eat them.
Well, y'all funny. My house.
You can eat them. Okay. I wouldn't say that. I'm about to eat them grapes as soon as I go back inside.
Hey, how y'all gonna get back in the house if I lock this door?
We okay.
We gonna go around the side.
The front door is locked and you ain't got no key.
We okay. I'm okay.
Listen, he can try if he want to. You can try if you want to. As soon as the kids say, Mom, Grandma, and we ain't here, he gonna be, where you at? Wiley, where you at? Nah, boo, you got that. Look. We somewhere with mimosas. You hear me? Mm-hmm. That's one thing, look. You won't see two pretty ladies just randomly outside by themselves. Nah. Mm-mm. Somebody picking us up real quick.
Ain't nobody doing
Yeah, she is tripping. Cause I'm about to open this, I'm about to eat these, and I'm about to eat some new straws. How about that? My house. Hey, you gonna tell me why I can and cannot eat in my house? What you like doing?
Babe, since you in there, will you can I have some of them plain chips, please?
Sure.
Can you get me some grapes?
No, the grapes are gone. I ate them all.
Oh, that's fine. We're okay. This is decent. All right. Where was I? Kevin said, who do you live with? Sounds crowded.
You on her side, that's why I threw them there.
Sorry, baby. Thank you.
You ain't gotta throw.
You want some?
No.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Do I just ate grapes? Shout out to Sean. Do you share your grapes?
Nope.
I bet Sean will share his grapes with me.
Keep talking trash. He talking trash.
Does he have like his ear to the door or something? Huh? You have to say it again.
Grapes, $20 a pound. 20.
There's nothing wrong in wanting to get rich. That's why we need to get rich. You see what we dealing with? We just gonna go ahead and go get rich. And see, while he's fussing about this and that, that's not how we stay. Mm-hmm. Okay. There is nothing wrong in wanting to get rich. The desire for riches is really the desire for a richer, fuller, and more abundant life. And that desire is praiseworthy. The man who does not desire to live more abundantly is abnormal. And so the man who does not desire to have money enough to buy all he wants is abnormal. There are three motives for which we live. We live for the body, we live for the mind, and we live for the soul. No one of these is better or holier than the other. All are alike desirable, and no one of the three, body, mind, or soul, can live fully if either of the others is cut short of full life and expression. It is not right or noble to live only for the soul and deny the mind or body. It is wrong to live for the intellect and deny the body and soul. We are all acquainted with the loathsome consequences of living for the body and denying both mind and soul. And we see that real life means the complete expression of all that man can give forth through body, mind, and soul. Whatever he may say, no man can be really happy or satisfied unless his body is living fully in every function. Mm-hmm. Do y'all want me to stop? This is gonna be long. I won't read it all night. I'm gonna read one more page and I'm gonna stop. Unless the same is true of his mind and his soul, wherever there is unexpressed possibility or function not performed, there is unsatisfied desire. Desire is possibility seeking expression or function seeking performance. Man cannot live fully in body without good food, comfortable clothing, and warm shelter, and without freedom from excessive toil. Rest and recreation are also necessary to his physical life. Excuse me. He cannot live fully in mind without books and time to study them, without the opportunity for travel and observation, or without intellectual companionship. To live fully in mind, he must have intellectual recreations and must surround himself with all of the objects of art and beauty he is capable of using and appreciating. To live fully in soul, man must have love, and love is denied expression by poverty. That's why you can't have a girlfriend if you broke. Man's highest happiness is found in him.
What did you say?
Remember I said that all women are expensive. I said you need to find one in your price range. That's why I said. It just told you right here. He said to live fully in soul, a man must have love, and love is denied expression by poverty. Mm-hmm. You heard it.
Right.
Right? But where we supposed to go? What we supposed to do? But women are multipliers, right? That's literally what we are. That is what we are spiritually. That is what we produce, right? We multiply things over and over again. That's how we have babies. Women are multipliers. We have this same cycle every month. Again and again and again and again and again and again, right? We are multipliers. We do this thing over and over and over again. And we've gotten really good at it because we know that if we do something, we'll get it back. We'll get it back. And we test the theory. We test it all the time. And I think I've said this before. The highest sacrifice you can give God is a blood sacrifice. And we do that every single month. So we already know that we're connected. We already know that we are divinely connected. And that's why we don't mind pushing the envelope. That's why I don't mind trying new things because I know it's going to come back to me. I have been all the way down and all the way up, and I know I can do it again and again and again because I already know how it works. So, Hey, Rashawn. But we'll start right there, okay? I stopped at page, is it 18? 13. I stopped at page 13. So we'll pick up tomorrow on page 14. The book is The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. This was made in 1910, published in 1910. So this is a public domain book. This book is absolutely free. You can go to, what did I do? Let me see if I can. It's a long book. Let me see if I can post this on our page, okay? Let's see here. Let me know if you can copy and paste it. Okay. Let's try this. Hold on. Let me see if I can try this really quick. I hope that did not work. That did not work, Aysia. Close tab. Hello, Bright. Let's see here. See if I can find it. Now I gotta go back. But it's The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Waddles. If you go to Google and you can click on the download button, it should let it download the PDF. You can download it, no cost, okay? I'm trying to find it. I just had it. Oh, that's the book I was gonna do, Manifesting Miracles, but it's okay. I like this book too. The Science of Getting Rich. The Science of Getting Rich. So yeah, so if you want to read along with us, it is a free public domain book, so you don't have to worry about any of that. Okay. Hi, Alan. Y'all got Wiley, which kind of people too? Hi, Bright. Okay, happy Saturday evening. Yes, I had a great week, Alan. Thank you for asking. Cannot believe that tonight the time goes back. It just happened so fast. It happened so fast. Okay. If you are just joining us, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Double tap that screen to like this live. And also subscribe. And help us get to 8,000 subscribers. As of right now, let me check. We are at a total of 7,400. We made it to 7,400. So we need a total of 600 more subscribers to reach our goal. So don't forget to double tap that screen. Help us to like this live and subscribe. And help us to reach our goal. Alan, that's a lot of rooms. Why would I do that? Hey, Joseph. I'm in the garage. That's plant food. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's read our poll question. Are you good with money? 51% say yes, 31% say no, and 18% say depends on the day. Now, I did ask this question, but I did not see a lot of answers for it, or maybe because I got caught up in some other things. Let me know why you say you are good with money. What makes you good with money? Hi, Joseph. Hello, TKR. How are you? Chilly. Hands are a little chilly. Okay, 600 by the 15th of November. Go ahead, speak it into existence, Garth. Hey. What color is your shirt that you're wearing right now? Alan, this is like, I got this from YouTube. It's a sweater. It's like a light gray. Hey, Sean, glad you're back. Joseph. Did you not just hear that whole exchange from indoor, outdoor, back and forth? We're not going in the house. It's too early. They're all still awake. If you're cold, right, there's a lot happening in the house, though. So there's 2 children in there that want to be on live stream, and because our live stream is older, I'm 39, by the way. I don't think I even said that tonight. I'm 39. And so our live stream is for mature audiences, usually millennials. And so every Friday, because I have 2 godchildren that enjoy live stream, they enjoy camera, they like to be on camera, we allow them on camera. However, that is only on Friday nights. So to keep them from being like, oh, I want to get on, we stay in the garage so that out of sight, out of mind. Yes. Joseph's okay. Good night, Kevin. You're leaving us already. Go get your rest. Thank you so much for joining us, Kevin. Kevin is 49. I'm 39. Kevin, that's a good age, sir. A lot of wisdom over there. I'm big on budgeting. You can do anything you want with money if you're intentional. Okay, Dewan. Understandable. Okay. Sean. Hey, Sean. You call. That's what up. Hey, Sean. She can have one child with me. Alright, you're making me old. How am I making you old? Is 39 old? I feel like I'm older. I don't feel old though. Hey, get a blanket. We can snuggle together separate. I usually do have a blanket guard, but I'm not going back in that house. I'm not going back in the house until I am done from this live. Because they have been out here with me all day. Almost all day. Back and forth. She has been riding her roller skates in here about 7 times a day. Hey, is it Snokamore? Why? Hey, we are excited about our age. I have no problem being 39. I'm not going to have any problem being 40. The only thing I'd be more concerned about is like the way the gray is coming in, because it's kind of all over. I would like it to be in one cute little area, but it's not doing that. However, that's about it. If I can get it to go in one area, or if I can start doing the reverse of the gray, not that I don't like it, I just want it to be more tamed. Yeah. Other than that, I love it. I embrace all of it. And I also don't look 39, so that's a plus. Hey, Jay. Snook. But I would embrace my 40 at Snookamore. And once you start really embracing where you are and loving the way things are unfolding and realizing that you create your own story, you create your own testimony, and everything that you're manifesting is coming back to you. If you don't like it, you just need to shift something and start calling in something differently in order to get a different result. You'll start to really enjoy your life. You will start to really love the things that you're doing, and be free to do what you want. Like for me, I was very, I'm gonna say, I'm goofy, but I wouldn't show my goofy side. And you probably haven't seen a lot of it because I like to say I'm like in my brain, I remind myself of like I Love Lucy. That's how I be thinking. I'm like, she's always doing something really weird. But it always worked, even though Lucy always got caught and she was like, ew, right? She always did something really weird. It still worked out. You know what I mean? Like, it'll work out. She always got caught, but it was entertaining and it was fun. And she always had fun with her friend. My friend. Wiley's pet peeve. What is Wiley's pet peeve? They're right. Okay. Jay said, I thought you were 16. No, Jay. I know, I actually feel better at 40 than I did at 30. Right? That's it. Snoko Mo, listen. Don't you? Thank you, Sean. I love, when I tell you, I enjoy 39 so much. So much. Because I am doing the craziest things I have never done before. And what you will realize is the weirder you are, the more people like you for being weird. And I was like, why would I show anybody this weird side? But they love it. I will watch people on live and I'll be like, and I'd be just thinking they're just so interesting. I was like, really? And they was like, well, let me go tell my husband. Let me tell my wife. And I'm like, you got a person? And I'd be thinking, I was like, they're really odd, really weird people. But that's what attracted that person to them, because they were who they were. They were able and honest and open with who their weirdness is. There's a lady I follow. Her name is, I think, is it Chrissy Sarah or something, I think, on YouTube. And she's always dressing up as really weird things. And she's always wearing really interesting outfits. And she'll go to Whole Foods dressed up like a pizza, or she would dress up like is it Squidward or something, and she'll go to eat at Chick-fil-A with her husband, and then she'll get like a purse that's literally made like a piece of bread or something, and she'll just wear just the most randomest things, and she's just so weird, and you would think that was crazy, but no, we love that stuff. It's weird. What?
Oh God! Shut up, Gar.
What did it say? Oh, Gar said her pet peeve is missing. Hey, Brian.
Well, if it's right there.
Weird meaning different, yeah.
And
I don't mind it, yeah. I'm embracing the weird, because I feel like I haven't really unleashed all of my weird yet. It's still in there. It's like bottled up. Like once we shake it, it's just gonna. Maybe I should not do that on YouTube. You can't shake stuff on YouTube, because everybody's like, yeah, 6, 7. Sean said, open up. Sean, I will. Remember we talked about, like, when you are completely comfortable with where you are, then you can open up and do these things. By the way, did it upload I did make I made a sweater like this, but I was trying to see if it came through or not. I named it the Aysia Smiles hoodie, but this has been acting funky all day. Let me see. Not approved. Why is it not approved? It's just a hoodie. Oh well. Maybe check back tomorrow. But I think it's really nice. And it's perfect for the season. Okay, I'm sure. You're sure I haven't unleashed it all. I'm sure of it as well. Part of me is still exploring where the full, like when I tell you about being authentic to yourself, we are still exploring what that means to ourselves. So we have unlocked quite a bit of it. There is still more to be unlocked, though. And I think I said this to you before, like when a female is in her full feminine and she's able to really feel like she is safe and secure, in all areas of her life, that's when she opens up in that way. Hey, Rupert. You're so, we enjoy you for you. Thank you, Dawn. Are you in the battery? Alan, I'm in the garage. Hey, Nathan. I'm glad you love Jesus. That's beautiful. I can't wait to explore. Sean. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Just passing by. Thank you, Wavy. Thank you, Wavy. It's Wavy is Wavy's like my chips. Shout out to Veggie Straw. Maybe now Veggie Straw has heard the whole back and forth between the person on the other side of the door. And maybe they'll give us a sponsorship. And then we fall. Mm-hmm. Huh?
Get a bag up there, like new.
Mm-hmm. If it was closed. You could buy.
Yeah, I said we gotta get another one.
Mm-hmm. You know what? We'll start doing that. Maybe we'll start switching this out with something else every day. So you'll.
Every week, like once a week.
We'll start to switch this out, and I'll be like, hey, on so and so day, what was up there? And then if you guess the item, then we'll do like a giveaway or something. You know what I mean? We'll do something. Hey, is it Dassy? Hey, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. I love my lips too. Hey, Kiki. Graham say yes. You're making me wanting to snack. Oh, Sean, this is the snack channel. It's called Snack and Chat. Did I put the snack in chat? Oh, can you go back and add the Yeah, so I can pin it. Thank you. Graham sponsorships. Listen, that is on the agenda. We have not fully done that yet. That is definitely on the agenda for sure. Look at my pictures. Maybe some other time, Kiki. I don't have time right now. Excuse me. Thank you, Wiley. Welcome. Okay. Woo. The science of getting rich. The more that you talk about it, the more that you speak upon it, the more that you expect it, the more that you embody it, the more you embrace it, the more you believe it will come true. Okay? We manifest our current reality. If in fact you don't like what you're doing, if you don't like how you're feeling, if you don't like what you're calling in, you're going to need to do something differently. I.e., maybe you've been doing the same thing all the time, getting the same results. Read more books, right? The Science of Getting Rich is one book. The 1 Minute Millionaire is one book. The Millionaire Next Door is one book. The next Millionaire Next Door, I think it's, because there's a two-part to that. There's the dad part, and then there's another part after the dad died that the son wrote for the next Millionaire Next Door. And then there is the one I mentioned earlier, Rich Dad Poor Dad. And then the Science of Getting Rich. It's about the science of getting lit. Garth, you so funny. The Science of Getting Rich is what we are currently reading now. And then there's another one I'm trying to think of. Oh my gosh. I can see the picture of it. Oh my gosh. Secrets of a Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. That one's really good. He also has declarations in his book. So, he was like, touch your head and says, I have a millionaire mind. I have a millionaire mind. Touch your heart and say, I have a millionaire mind. And so he has different declarations in that book. Secrets of a Millionaire Mind is a good book too. I like that one too. Those are still current. Secrets of a Millionaire Mind is a book that is still copywritten, so I can't read those to you online. I don't want to get hit for copyrights. However, we're reading The Science of Getting Rich because it is an older book. Anything that's older than 72 years old from the time that it was published becomes public domain at least in America. And so I'm able to read those to you live without any penalties or anything like that. So that's why I tend to look for books that we can read that have surpassed that date, okay? By the way, if in fact you like the book, when they're a public domain, you can take that book, resurface it, make a new cover, add some different things to it, and you can go back and resell that book on Amazon or any other device. You can make it an audio book if you wanted to with your voice and put it back on there on Audible and stuff, and you can use that and you can sell that and just say it's a public domain book, but you can sell it because you've done something different to it, okay? So everything that we are talking about still can bring in money for you in some way, shape, or form, okay? I want you to think about different ways that you can attract money to you, different ways that you can manifest these things to you, so that way you're not thinking about the same thing all the time expecting different results, right? If you were getting money from your 9 to 5 or your job or your entrepreneurship, okay, that's cool. Let's now think of different streams of income. Now, I will say that people who are successful have anywhere from 4 to 7 streams of income. However, that does not mean that they started in 4 to 7 different areas. It generally means they started in one area first, and because people were asking for different things, it grew to different areas. I.e., I started on YouTube, right? When I started on YouTube, my only focus was just YouTube, right? And so because I started doing YouTube, I started to unlock different areas, right? So now that we've unlocked the monetization part of YouTube, now we get memberships, right? So now we're getting monetary stuff from memberships. Once we started going live on YouTube, we started getting paid from AdSense, right? So now we get AdSense. Because we unlocked monetization, we get super chats, right? So now that's 3 different things, 3 different streams of income that are coming. Even though it's still coming through YouTube, there's still different sources of revenue, but they came from just that one thing. It just came from YouTube, and YouTube allowed us to do other things. Now, I still haven't done the Substack yet, which is getting an email list going. Once I get the email list, that's another stream of income, right? So all the things that we're doing can bring you more income, but they usually start from one thing, and when somebody needs something or somebody asks you for something, then it sprouts into other areas, okay? Hey, Justin. We're talking about the science of getting rich. We're also talking about how to call in things that you want, more money in your life, okay? Very nice. Thank you, Sean. Now, now the interesting thing is if we could just get the money out of YouTube, though, because right now it's just in the YouTube sphere. So every time somebody donates, every time somebody gifts on YouTube, I love it for us. However, our system keeps getting kicked back from YouTube, so the money just is sitting there. So at some point we'll be able to fix that and we'll be able to get the money. So that's why I was like, if somebody says they want to donate, I was like, you can donate to PayPal, because right now it's just sitting in YouTube. So once we get that situated, then we can bring the money actually in-house, and we can build it and grow it and stuff. But right now it just sits there, which is fine because we know that it's working and we can see it. And so That's the interesting part of manifesting. You know that it's working. You can accept it, and so have you ever stoicism? I have a book on stoicism on my Audible. It's very short. Um, I have to go back and reread it. I read it sometime last year. How many pages is it, Garth? Is it an old book? Stoicism is very interesting. Good night, Justin Squires. Still having paperwork issue, yeah. What I think I'm gonna do is I keep just running it through my business, but it's kicking me back. So I'm gonna I think I need to find my LLC stuff or see if I can get it through I'll look it up and see if I can get it online. So that I don't have to, and maybe that'll work. Have you ever read Baby Steps Millionaire? Oh no, that sounds cute. Who is that by? Ooh, I love new books. Baby Steps Millionaire. That's cute. Hey, the boss. How are you? Okay. Let's look at our poll question. Currently, we are at, let's see. Are you good with money? 52% say yes, 28% say no, 20% say depends on the day. Are you good with money? When you say depends on the day, what do you mean by that? Read the book of Enoch. Sean, I am in the middle of the book of Enoch. I was torn between that and doing a book on money. What is that? I will still read that. Is that a that's gotta be public domain too, right? I was thought about that. I was like, ooh, but that's really deep. So and it's in the Internet Archive, which means it should be a public domain book. So, so that'll be on the docket, okay? The Book of Enoch and the Book of Thomas will be on the docket. I love it here. Do y'all mind if I read y'all books? Y'all like when I read you books? That's a yes or no. Do you like when I read you books? You look like my friend Lana. Aww. That's beautiful. Well, we're praying for a recovery. 143. Oh, look. Oh, baby steps. Alan? No, I'm fine. Listen, if I need to go poop, you would know. I would tell you. We like poop on this channel. But I'm good. Okay, let me see here. Hey, DB. All right, let me see. Baby steps. Yep, it sure is. It sure is Dave Ramsey. Yeah. Dave Ramsey's interesting. He has a different take on stuff than I do. There's a reason why they kept it out of King James. You got it, Sean. Right. So who just told me to read Dave Ramsey though? Oh, Dewan. I'll look into it. I'm not a huge Dave Ramsey fan. Not that I'm not. I was back when I was in church. Now that I'm out of church, it's okay. I'll look into it. I'm not gonna say it's not a bad. I'm not gonna say it's a bad book. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say it's probably going to be interesting. It'll be interesting to read it on this side, meaning what I know now. Going back and listen to it, it'll be different. I'll put it on my list. The fact that I'm yawning right now tells me that my subconscious is like, yeah. But we'll do it. We'll read it and see what happens. We'll see how we feel about it. Doable baby steps. Hi, it's Felix, and I am going to play. All right, Felix, go play with your Barbie dolls. Thank you for letting us know. Hey, Felix, you going to be Sean? But here's the thing, Sean. Listen, like back in January, I would have not dared say anything like, and like, oh, Dave Ramsey. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I love him. Now I'm like, I'll think on it. Is that Potato? Hey, Potato. How is life? How are you? How is everything? By the way, yesterday on Halloween, I was in Halloween as well. Oh, that's awesome, Felix. I'm glad you had fun for Halloween. I'm glad you got a chance to go out and have fun and dress up and yeah. How you been, Potato? So life is interesting in that regard. Things that you thought you would never do, you end up doing sometimes, and things that were so causing you so much pain or you were so afraid to do, and you do them and you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. How many times have you ever heard somebody say, I wish I had done it sooner? I wish I'd done it sooner. I wish I had done it sooner. I want that for you all. I wish I had done it sooner. Those, like, if you manifest, let's manifest the words, I wish I had done it sooner. I wish I had done it sooner. I need to start writing that down in my journal, okay? I wish I had done it sooner. I wish I had done it sooner. Right? That's it. Call it in. I wish I had done it sooner. Because the more things that you call in that you want in your life, the more things will come. But you do have to put in the work. That's why we always talk about, we always have to put in elbow grease. There is some kind of work that needs to be done outside of just calling it in. It's baby, like even like baby steps millionaires. It is baby steps that you do have to take, right? Like every day I walk anywhere from 2 to 4 miles a day, sometimes even more. But it's just, and it, it doesn't seem like I walk that long, but I just be walking. I don't necessarily speed walk. I just be walking. And I turn around, I'm like, dang, okay, you should turn around or go back now. And then by the time I get back, I've been walking for 3 hours. I just be walking. It's just little steps, and I got little feet. My feet is a size 6. You talking about baby step millionaires? I got baby steps. My little feet is little, and I walk 3 miles and come back every day. So this stuff works. It does mean that you will have to put in work. It doesn't mean that all the work has to be really hard or really extenuous, right? It doesn't have to be really painful or anything like that. but it does take some effort. Okay, it does take some effort. Hey Mia, thank you so much, Mia. That's a wicked way to say. Remember, we say everything we say is a spell. Don't be talking about being mindful about witch and witchcraft when there's a lot of things that we do in society that is very witchcrafty. It's very much of a like I heard today somebody said, he's like, when you're drinking the blood of Christ, is that not a ritual? Doesn't that seem kind of witchcrafty that you are essentially drinking blood? Why are you drinking blood? It's some really interesting things out there. I'm not gonna fault you for it because it's almost Sunday. So go drink your blood because you're about to drink blood tomorrow. Because you're about to bring your communion tomorrow. But just be mindful, like when you say things about other people and then you're doing the exact same thing. Yeah, that's all. So being upset about people witchcraft and then you're having fall festivals where you're dressing up, where you're doing this, like you call it something different, but you're doing the exact same thing that everybody else is doing. So, yeah. Hey, Gregory. It's crazy. I walked 40 blocks today. Really? How much is 40 blocks? Is it like city blocks, like New York blocks? Go Dodgers. Hey, true. I learned a lot about the other books you mentioned from. Oh, okay. Now, Dwan, I did not mention the Dave Ramsey book though. So that might have been another live. I mentioned a lot of books, but they would not been from Dave Ramsey though. That's YouTube. FBA, we're official. We're official. We're official. And don't forget, y'all, make sure y'all sow some seeds this week, okay? Make sure y'all sow some seeds. That's a religious term, I feel like I just said. But make sure you're giving so that you can get in return, okay? So all of the stuff isn't necessarily a bad thing. Just be mindful of the way that you're receiving it. Have another option that may be more suitable. What option do you have? Not me. What do you mean, not me? How can I get one? FBA, how can you get one? I got one because YouTube sent it to me. I'm in the YouTube creator something. Creator community or something like that. I forget what you call it. Long story short, baby steps means going live on YouTube every single day from now until whenever, and you start to grow on YouTube. And then as you begin to grow on YouTube, you start to get really cool things like merchandise. And then because I got this merchandise, I was like, you know what, this is really cool. Then it made me start thinking about my own merchandise. I was like, Asia, maybe you're overthinking. Maybe you're doing too much on some of your merchandise. Maybe less is more. Maybe you need to do something more simplistic. So you will see that tomorrow on our merch side once it gets up, because I'm having some issues with our YouTube today. But the internet has been kind of choppy, kind of slow all day. So it may just be the fact that maybe we have a new moon or full moon. I have to go back and look and see. Even though I did see the moon today, she wasn't full though, so it's not a full moon. Let's see here. But FBA, once we get going, I will have some updated merchandise for you. But I did get this one. It came in the mail yesterday or the day before from YouTube. So we're really excited to have it because it makes us feel official. And it makes us feel like we're part of the YouTube family and the YouTube community. And YouTube, we're also in YouTube's boot camp for membership. So if in fact you have not joined a membership, we would love for you to double tap that screen, like this live, subscribe, and click the join button. which the join button will add you to the membership. The membership gives you early access to new videos. The the membership also gives you live only membership chat, so you and I will have conversations because I don't have a lot of people on the membership. So when I do go live, it should notify you, and then we can talk kind of like a one-on-one, because it's not as much chatter on the membership side as it is on the public domain side. Okay, and then you'll get some other added perks as well coming very soon. So that is how our membership works. Okay. Hi, Ivy. Hey, Ivy. Okay. I'm one of those people that can take something from people, even if I oppose some of their ideas. Oh, that's good, Dwan. That's good. Yeah. I always say in the chat, like, whatever I say to you, do your own research, take it, sift it, keep what you want, discard the rest, okay? I am going to give you different perspectives on a lot of different things from in my past and the way that I interpret them now from how I used to be. Like, I tell you right now, I don't like to bash any of my exes, because what does that say about you? Right? What does that do for you? What does that do for you, and what does that say about you? You are the victor in your situation. You're not the victim, right? So why are we bashing our exes when we chose those people to be in our lives? So what does that say about us? So if it didn't go well, then that's fine. You learned something, but it's not that you have to talk bad about them, right? Because all that stuff internally is just going to come back to bite you in the butt anyway. You're going to start feeling sick, or you're going to start internally feel, because our bodies don't know how to handle hate. It literally is going to come up in other ways. It's going to come out of your body in a different way. You're going to start breaking down because our bodies are not meant to be hateful, right? So if in fact you're having a situation with somebody that you don't like or whatever, learn how to write that stuff out, get it journaling, journal, meditate on it, throw it away, burn it to be able to release it, to move through it. Take energy healing. There are people who actually, they said that the body keeps a score. Your body stores every amount of trauma, every emotion that you've ever held. It has it in your body. And so a lot of times when you have that moment of recollection, or you smell that fragrance that brings you back to that same state, your body naturally automatically goes back to that trauma response, and it triggers it over and over again. So if you're wanting to release those things, I would say going to like an energy healer, or somebody in that kind of field that knows how to help you release those things. Certain really good stretches, like maybe a massage and stuff, but doing like one of them really deep massages or deep stretching sessions, so that you can work through and release a lot of that stored trauma and pain that's in your body, so that you can be able to move through the world a little more gracefully, more peacefully, and be able to call in the things that you want. Because there's a lot of things here on this earth at your disposal. You just got to look for it. You just got to be open to receive it. I think it's very interesting. I had the same conversation with my cousin. I'm not interested. My cousin says she doesn't mind. I love that, Duan. Absolutely. Absolutely. Can you screenshot that, Riley? The Duan, what Duan said. Mm-hmm. The option is the book Everyday Millionaire. That's another book. Now I do feel like everything is neutral. I say I have. You're fine. I was just gonna say, screenshot the one that Duan said. My take is very interesting. do. Focus, focus, Sean. Focus. Listen. Focus on me, Sean. Focus. You said replace the original book because it often had falling out. Oh, interesting.
She's okay. Go get back in bed. She's okay. Wake high. Okay. Go get back in bed.
He recess when replace the original book. Oh. Okay, focus on it. Hello, Iman. Okay, you are one of the cutest people I've ever seen. Thank you, Iman. Hello there. By the way, if you're just tuning in and you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 11:17 a.m. We are going to wrap it up here very soon. We're going to get off here about 1:30. Why do I say that? Because time is going to go back and I want to sleep in on my hour. I feel like the time goes back at 2 o'clock and goes back at 3 o'clock to 2 o'clock. I don't really remember. But I'm so looking forward to this extra hour. You just don't know. And watch me and Wiley stay out here for an extra 2 hours. Oh. Wiley said she better leave me.
See how my baby just came out here.
I know. Hey. Smile and what is like millennials. Hey Daniel. Okay, my cousin is like my sister. She is the type that if she doesn't rock with it, she's done completely. I can find the silver lining in anything. Okay, so Dewan, when is your birthday? When is your birthday? I want to see if I can make a point right now. I don't owe you. Thank you, Sean. Who was telling you to get back in bed? So Sean, it wasn't telling me to get back in bed. That was one of my godchildren. Because we're out here. Remember I say that's why we stay out here, to eliminate as much distraction as possible. However, if you go back, I want somebody to just go back one time tonight and count how many times that door opened. Just tonight, just count how many times the door opened. And then you'll realize that's why we stay out here. Okay. I agree. Every situation is a lesson. I can tell you some stories about exes. I chose peace and moving forward. Yes, Dewan. Absolutely. Right? You want to know what? Huh? I feel like I already answered it. So we'll do another 10 minutes and we'll call it a night. So do y'all like when I read to you? Yes or no? I feel like I asked that. Y'all didn't see an answer. Okay, yes. I think I already pinned Wiley's last thing. That was pin it again. Yes. Okay, yes. I got one yes. Sean only the one. Sean is only the one. Okay, when I was talking about Ramsey, I was saying that I learned about the books that you mentioned earlier from listening to his podcast. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have not listened to a Dave Ramsey podcast in centuries. He told me, and what I thought was interesting, this was years ago, that it was something that came out about Dave Ramsey, and a mentor of mine was discussing it, and I feel like he said, I can't remember. I think he tells them like not to get credit cards and stuff like that. He's like, hey, don't get credit cards. That's bad debt. That's this and this and this, right? However, like if you are looking to call in wealth, we also know that certain credit is not a bad thing if you understand how to use it and leverage it, right? Credit is not bad. Credit is good. And there are a lot of people who leverage credit. And so if you are coming from Dave Ramsey's side, the experience is a little different because he says credit cards are bad debt. However, based on his demographic of people, they probably don't do well with credit card debt, right? Those are things that they don't do well with, so he'll say those things. So it just goes back into who is your target audience. However, like, debt is not a bad thing. It just depends on who is your audience. So everything in life is a neutral. I can always see both sides. Did you tell me how old you were? What's your birthday, Dewan? Didn't give me your Right. Thank you, Sean. How old are you, Sean? Did you say? Was it Sean that was older? Was Sean 49? Who was 49 today? 56. Okay, Sean. Oh, and Dewan is a Cancer. Okay. Dewan is a Cancer. Good morning, darling. Hello, Gladio. 24th. Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. But look. So Sean says you're 56, but you look 35. You have a baby face too, Sean, huh? How did you get the baby face? I can't tell. You don't have a picture. Why are you hiding? Huh? Why are you hiding? FBA 87, both 30. FBA. Gladia, I have no idea where Tupac is. No clue where he is. He's been gone a long time. He's been gone a long time. Okay, so tomorrow, I have a couple things I'm supposed to do for you. Tomorrow, I am going to continue reading our book, or tomorrow, we're going to continue reading the book, The Science of Getting Rich. I need to see how many pages I need to read on a regular basis in order for us to get through that book. It's like 160 pages, I think. The other book was only 100, and we had like 2-3 pages a day to get us where we were going to, and then we had already started a week early. So this particular book, maybe we stay on for 2 months. Science of Getting Rich. Maybe we read like 4 pages a day or something like that to get us to the end of that book. And then we're also going to go over the different laws, right? The law of reciprocity, the law of polarity, the law of attraction, the law of, they say the law of gender. I want to look into that a little bit more. I want to look into The Secret and see what the different laws that they have on there, if they are still in alignment, so that I can give you a better delivery for tomorrow, okay? Let me check for Anthony O'Neill. I don't think I've read any Anthony O'Neill books. Who doesn't like story time? Okay, good, Dawn. Good. I like reading to you all. And I've been told that my voice is very warm and soothing. My tonality is very warm and calm. So I enjoy reading to you all. Yeah, FBI, he's been gone for a while. Let's read this chat. The poll question: are you good with money? 50% say yes. Are y'all good with money? Are you really good with money? Is it all underneath your mattress? No. 28% say no, and then 22% say depending upon the day. I'm gonna take off. Why are you gonna take off from church tomorrow? You can go to church tomorrow. It's just gonna be when you drink the blood, you gonna be like, I literally just watched that today. It's like a lot of the stuff that we do in religious texts is very much more of a. Thank you, Richard. Isn't very traditional stuff is very, you know, interesting. Okay, Dwan's 45. We got some good ages in here. I love it. It used to be that Robert was the oldest. Now Robert can't even say he's the oldest anymore. Y'all got Robert beat. Shout out to all the millennials this evening who were in the chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Double tap that screen. Help us to let's get to 70 likes this evening, because, you know, your girl is getting a little sleepy and I don't want to start talking about random stuff on the channel like I did last night. I get along with you guys. Yes, the one. Yeah, we get along well. Have not dated a Cancer. They're a little too close. Wiley's a Cancer, so best friend wise, I think it's perfect. Dating wise, I think it's a different story. We already talking about the different compatibilities, though. Remember? Hey, is it Winnie, Texas? Oh, nice. Okay, toast. Good. Sean's an Aquarius. Hello, Lamar. How are you? Double tap that screen. Help us to get to 70 likes this evening, so we can go lay down. Yeah, it's country out here. I wish it had a hoodie, but it doesn't. It's okay. But yeah, so we are in the YouTube creator community, and apparently they have an event coming up. I think sometime there's two. There's one in LA and there's one in Atlanta. So those are the two headquarters for YouTube, which I didn't know that they had a YouTube headquarters, which sounds really nice, by the way. I might as well just going up there myself. Listen, I'm ready to get paid out. I love that, Dewan. I wish more people knew that your pictures say a lot about you, and you can tell. Like, when I go back and look at my old pictures, I was like, "Ooh, Aysia, you eat meat then," because I can see how full my face was. And then I can also see the difference in my glow now from then. So just be mindful. Just be mindful of how you're feeling at all times, okay? What is your take on the law of attraction? We'll do different, my take on the law of attraction. We pulling in like a magnet. You're attracting things into your orbit that you may want or not want based upon how you are radiating. That's right. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap this up for the evening. Thank you, Dewan. Carson, I'm 39. I'm 39. Okay, so if you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. Now, tomorrow I will say Eastern Standard Time because time is going back this evening. So we're going to get off of here. As always, keep smiling, keep shining. You got this. Dreams come true. Not for you, just need a little bit of elbow grease. I love you. Yay, we got the 70 likes. I love you, 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 I love you so much. And there is nothing you can do about it, okay? There's nothing that you can do about it. Your homework is the same every night, is to tell yourself I love you every single night for 1 minute, okay? You can do it on the mirror. If you do not have a mirror, you can take your camera phone, you can turn it to forward facing camera like I'm doing right here, and just repeat the words I love you, I love you, I love you, okay? If you do not want to repeat the words I love you, there is one that I was listening to today as from the 1 Minute Millionaire. I am standing under the spout where all good things pour out, okay? I am standing under the spout where all good things pour out. I am standing under the spout where all good things pour out, okay? I love you, I love you, I love you, okay? It may feel weird, it may feel cringy, it may even make you cry. Do it anyway. All work works. It either works on you or it works for you, but it works, okay? Always remember that. It either works on you or works for you, but it works. We'll do this again tomorrow. Yes. I hear you, Dewan. It does. It's an uphill battle on that one, though. We just are very different in that regard. We'll talk about it tomorrow, though. Okay? I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. 10:30 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow.